Karen, when we think of unbossed leadership, when we think of an unbossed company and an unbossed team, I say, without trust, forget about it. Without trust, don't even try to go on an unbossing journey. And in other words, trust is the basis for everything which follows. You agree? First question. And second question, so now I'm sitting here in front of you as a leader. How do I build trust within this team? Team to me in the team, and single team members to each other. How do I go about it, Karen?
Oh, that's really not an easy question. Well, I think you're right. Trust is not only the basis for good teamwork and for good leadership, it's as well something like the oil. So everything works better when we trust each other and if we have trustful relationships. And it's so relevant for performance and as well for innovation and for good collaboration that we have a trustful environment where we feel safe to co-create, to show our transparency about our work and talking about failure and to continuously improve ourselves so that we are a successful team and as well so that we are successful leaders.
Mm-hmm.
When we think about, okay, what can we do to improve trust? And as for sure, every leader has someday this situation where he thinks, oh, it's very hard to let something go here or to trust my employee that will work. And it is so important that we trust our people. And one thing we should do is to learn, okay, what is happening when we trust people? Why do we trust people? And there are a lot of scientific knowledge. And in our module for trust, we want to share them with you. And because everything starts always with ourselves, we start with self-reflecting about our trust behavior. What are people we trust? How do trust people other persons? And we start with a reflection about, okay, what is going on in our team and between the team members and as well between the leader and the team members. And then we will zoom into one specific part that is a really impactful factor for trust. And that is something that we call intimacy or showing vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And to do so, we need to learn ourselves a little bit better. And for that, we have some nice exercises that you as a leader can do as well with your team to improve the knowledge about each other and to build a good basis so that you can collaborate and build trustful relationships.
Mm-hmm. So, meaning by that, Karen, first, leaders will learn to know on a scientific, but also on a practical base, what are the elements which build trust amongst humans, right? And then, based on this knowledge, we will give them tools which really work.
Oh, I really like this sentence, so I would love to say that as well. Yeah, you will learn on a scientific basis, but as well on a very practical, hands-on basis. What is it all about trust? And why do we trust people? And what can we do to improve trust? And you will get some tools that really helps to improve trustful relationships and a trustful environment in your team and as well between the team members and you as a leader.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, this is important, I think, of also what you said, is it starts, and also this vulnerabilities point, because always makes me curious, starts with the leader, her or himself. Is that correct, Karen?
Yes, for sure. Well, people trust each other or trust not each other, and that is, well, we always have maybe good relations to our colleagues or bad connections to our colleagues, and but a leader can promote these relationships and building a good surrounding where it is easy for us to trust each other. And as well, the way a leader is acting, is he reliable? Is he credible? Does he show or she shows vulnerability? And how is he self-oriented or oriented to his or her employees? And that are factors that influence if is a person trustful or not.
And now you're saying, and I think that counts amongst the whole team, trust in the motives of the other person, right? So I say something, or God forbid, I criticize something, then it is important, I think, that I do that not out of my self-interest to seek personal advantage, but I do it out of the interest of the team or of the company or of our common goals, right? And that everybody knows, understands, and feels that these are my motives, right? And not a hidden agenda or a kind of a political game. Is that correct, Karen?
Yes, we don't want, if we have the feeling there's a hidden agenda, then I have the feeling that I cannot trust a person in that deep level. Yeah.